Yo internet, I am Calvin, and this is Space Engineers, an update video, and I'm sorry it's a day late, but I had other stuff I had to do yesterday, and I never got around to it. I took senior pictures and all that, so I'm almost free of school, so that's going to be awesome, but this update is so awesome. It's so awesome. Alright, so the main thing they added was steering wheels, like wheels that will actually turn and stuff and have hydraulics and all that. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you some of the small features that are in the menu, and we'll go into the game and I'll show you the rest. So, if you click Join World, there's now a search search box thing. That makes it a lot easier because there's normally a crap ton of servers, and I think there's going to be if you let it load, but I'm not going to wait for that. But just so you know, there's a search box now. It's a lot easier. You can always just go through Steam up in the top corner where it says like View, drop down, go to Servers. And then you'll be able to find the servers a lot more efficiently there for any game. So that's a little tip if you didn't know that. So there's that, and then there's this. I downloaded this workshop test racetrack to kind of just like show off what I'm doing here. Link to that's going to be in the description. If I can link to the workshop, I'm not sure how I do that, but I'll figure it out. What we do is go to Edit Settings, and we go to Advanced, and there's two new settings here. There was originally inventory size, assembler efficiency, and refinery speed. You can set them to realistic, or you can set them to like 3 times or 10 times faster. Now for welding and grinding speed, if you're wanting to cheat or have a little bit easier time, you can set it to realistic, or you can set it to 0.5, which would be, it decreases the welding speed by 50%. So I don't know why you want to do that, but you can increase it 2 times faster or 5 times faster, depending on what you want to do. But there's that. That's the boring shit. Sorry, my voice is kind of like, I just woke up. But yeah, we'll load into that, and I'll show you some of the cool cars that they're very simple cars that are in here, but they'll demonstrate what I'm trying to demonstrate, But yeah, some of the features include, or all the features include the steering wheels, which sounds for right now are placeholders, and in multiplayer they're still a work in progress. The wheel controls are WASD. You have adjustable welder and grinder speed in the world settings, like I said. Name and location of blocks visible in terminal and can be shown on the HUD. And I'll show you that in a second. That's pretty cool. That involves an antenna. There's a new inventory filter, which if we hit I, we can go, or let's go to a container that will better display it. Let's go to here. This will open up, like, as you can see, you have this whole thing. You have a search box now in here. That's really cool. But you have to search through all this kind of like empty blocks and stuff. Like, that's not cool. Click this little thing right here, hide empty, and it will hide every contraption or box or machine that's empty and doesn't have anything in it. So that's really useful for like looking for stuff and finding it. If you have like say a huge base and you just don't want to look through all that, that's a massive like way to change that. So that's gonna be awesome. Now I'll show you these. Let's see. We have the join game search box. We have the new inventory filter, which is the hide and the search. And we have hacking computers is a bit slower. That means like grinding a block that's owned by a non-friend is slower by a factor of 3. And that is like, so if you have, say for example, you have say that ship was red, or like it was red named, and that means it wouldn't be mine. I wouldn't be able to hack it, meaning I wouldn't be able to grind down, like, for example, if I have, right now, if I just, let's clear this out, if I had this, or, I'm sorry, if I had this, then, and I was grinding it down, you see where it has computer over on the side. If that was not mine, it would take a lot longer to do that, so it would increase the chance I were to get caught by an enemy and get shot down or stopped or something. So there's that. Why is this thing floating? Is it floating? I don't know, but they're twitching. Blue's my favorite color, so I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna go into, like, as you can see with the, I'm hitting A to turn left and D to turn right. That just turns the wheels. It's really cool. What we'll do though is we'll go into control panel, and this guy, it says it's named Cola. I'm not sure what that means, if that's just the name of the car or whatever, but whatever it is, you have it's a grouped wheel suspension, and they're 3x3 size like the other wheels, but by the way, this didn't replace the wheels. This if I hit T and I go to G, we now have the like the regular wheels and the ones with the suspensions. So you can still, like, for example, this guy used the regular wheels as kind of like a bumper on the side, so if you run into that, you won't, you know, really blow up as easily. But let's see, can we bounce on it? No, all right. But yeah, so they're added the new wheels. They're not a replacement or anything. So if you like the old ones for some reason, or you needed them for this kind of thing, like as pulleys and stuff, they're still there and you can totally use them. So, but with these we can turn, and then we can hit I, or I'm not sure what the control panel, going to directly to the control panel is, what key does that. But now we have this, you know, wait, if the wheel's propelled, steering. Okay, so now we can have propulsion, which means, say we wanted like front wheel drive or rear wheel drive or even all wheel drive. Right now it's selected as all wheel drive because that means these wheels will have, you know, power, be like powered up. He has this set to 100. That will make you go flying like no other. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But damping, I'm not quite sure what that means. I think that means like the braking strength. I'm not, don't quote me on that. The strength of this though is like how, you know, how much horsepower, I guess. I'm not a big car person. I don't know much about it, but see, like this one actually has a tooltip. Regulates wheel friction by changing pressure in the tire. That's fucking, like, why couldn't you just put that on here too? This is the power supplied to the propulsion. So if we put it down to like 46, you know, let's see, if we say, for example, we did this, we just did these two, we turned off steering. Now, like, it just, that'd be really weird. What the fuck? But yeah, you can do that, and we can have, let's see, turn steering on and off. Show on HUD. You must have an active antenna connected. So, what I'll do is I'll hit T real fast, and I'll just throw an antenna on here to show you what I'm talking about before we forget to do that. There's an antenna, and we're gonna just shove it right in the back there. So as you can see now, you have the wheel suspensions individually labeled, so it'll label the parts for you. Basically, the antenna, it has a, if I go into here and I hit control panel and I go to the antenna, you can, you know, have the broadcast radius. What the f, oh, that overloaded the power? Really? That's interesting. That shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it's because we had it set to infinite. That's wow. All right. That's pretty funny. How that fucked that up. I didn't think of like infinite power like that. That will just take any ship out, you know. Or not infinite power. I mean infinite range. No, I guess no. I'm not sure honestly, but yeah, that's a bit of a problem they need to fix. Shouldn't be taking up that much power. Cockpit control. Oh yeah, here we go. So you say you have thrusters and wheels on your thing. Let's turn off handbrake, by the way. And you have, say I had thrusters on the back of this thing, and I wanted to be able to fly away and stuff, and I didn't want to control the wheels at the moment. I just wanted those to be like just sitting there. I could go into here and I could click on control thrusters. You can do both, by the way. And you know, say you uncheck wheels, then you know the wheels won't go. But since I don't have any thrusters, the thrusters will just, you know, those would go and stuff, and I'd be able to fly around. But if we go to here, go to control wheels and take off the thrusters, now I can control the wheels. And let's go in first person. Hell yeah! You can drift and stuff, and it's really, really, look at that. It's freaking sweet. But that's not even 100% power. Let's check this out. Oh yeah. Any little turn, you just go batshit. Woo! Woo! Look at that. You will die. Oh shit. I guess once the tires are there, that really helps. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Alright, so that that escalated quickly. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't blow up. Like, I'm glad that, like, tires, I didn't know take that much, like, can take that much damage. That's impressive. But that's basically all there is to this update, and I think it's a pretty cool update. I didn't know that they were even planning to do this. But yeah, so that's all there is to this, and I'll see you guys in my part. Oh yeah, it's gonna be part 40 of Space Engineer. It's gonna be freaking sweet. Also, check out my Patreon. If you could donate to that, that'd be awesome. One thing I forgot to add, which I'm gonna add in the description of the Patreon as well, is that I'm gonna be saving up money or getting money, using that money for a server for Minecraft. along, like my friend's already hosting one for space engineers, and I may use that money to help, you know, as he's a network engineer, help him fund that and get that, you know, hosted in better places and stuff, opposed to just on his computer. But yeah, so we could do that. It's definitely going to go for the Minecraft one at first, because we already have that one set up. Right now it's just like I have it set to the minimum amount. It's like $2 a month, and it's only like 5 people are allowed at a time. But I drastically want to increase that. I want you guys to like be able to play on that and stuff, and like as much as you want, I'm going to increase it to like a couple thousand people or something. Like that's my goal, and I want to use the money towards that so we can all have, you know, an environment to play in, and that'd just be sick as hell. There would be plugins and stuff just for like, you know, anti-griefing and other boring admin shit like that. But other than that, if you guys, I'll put like a vote and stuff once we get going to see if you guys want to do like a tech it thing or have it just be vanilla or whatever you guys want. I'm cool with any of it. I don't know why it's just random wheels up here. Oh crap, it's moving. Oh no, oh no, So yeah, if you could check that out, that'd be awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.